This message is for any 5th and 6th grade boy or girl at Southside that is interested in playing in the elementary basketball league at Southside. That's right, it is time for tryouts. And even with COVID-19, we were still able to find a way to have a basketball season. We will have tryouts right after fall break. And then after that team is made for the boys and for the girls, we start right into games. And unlike
how many tryout days do we have, Mr. Bean?
we have 3 tryout days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that we come back from fall break. And then right after that, we start games. Now, here's something that's a little different that you're going to need to be aware of. We will be playing throughout the week. We could be playing on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, or a Thursday. And we could also be playing on a Saturday at some time. All games are going to be at Southside, and it's going to look a little different, and we'll share some of that stuff with the players and parents after the teams are announced. So, Mr. Bodar, do you have anything for your boys that you normally want to impress upon them or talk about?
Boys, just be ready for tryouts. Mr. Bean will talk about physicals in just a minute. You need to be there if you can every day. I know occasionally we have a kid who gets sick, a boy that gets sick and can't be there that day. We'll give you 3 days of tryouts, but we'll go quick. It'll be fast. And typically last year, I think we had about 25 kids try out. We'd love to see a lot more people try out. We can only keep 12 boys along with 12 girls. We expect you to play hard the entire time. We'll make our best decisions that we can.
Quick note on physicals. Like you said, so in years past, you had to have a physical before you tried out. This year, because we are so short, we're on time, we're going to do it a little bit different. And that is, if you make the team, then you will need to get a physical so we can have that on file. Now, the good news is for 6th graders, if you tried out or was on the team last year, we already have your physical, and that's good for an additional year. So this would be for kiddos that 5th graders that are new, or 6th graders that did not try out last year for either one of the teams. So that'll be a quick turnaround.
If you have a physical from, say, maybe PAL football or something like that, it will work for as well. If you got one last year or either this year, we just need a copy of it, send it to Mr. Bean so he can put it on the list.
We will have a form that you can fill out. We're going to try to make this as quick and streamlined as possible. That link will be attached to this message so that you can get that filled out. It's important that you fill it out alongside your parents so that they know that you are actually trying out. We do not want any surprises whatsoever. And then, I think the last thing, Mr. Bodart, that I always say, and I want to impress upon them, is that, Southside's a big school, and it's quite a task to make the team. But it's just a basketball tryout. It's a process. It's not life. It will not be the end of the world if you do not make the team. We always try to keep kids involved with other activities here at Southside. But I always say it's better to have tried and not made the team than to not try at all and wonder what would happen.
I agree. You got to work hard. As I always say, cut days are the worst days of the year. I hate that day.
Yep.
Mr. Bean, you want to also give them times real quick? Do you remember the times? I
do. So this will also be on the message that we send out, but so that the Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday from after fall break, the boys are going to go right after school till 4:30. Like Mr. Bodart said, make sure that you're dressed and ready to go. We will have no locker rooms for you to get ready in, so you need to use one of the restrooms or perhaps come partly dressed and ready to go. Girls will be from 4:30 to 6. And again, no locker rooms, so come dressed and ready to go. We will be following the same procedures for coming into the building. So you'll need to come in through the main entrance. We'll do temperature checks and see how you're answering the 2 questions about if you've been in contact with anybody with COVID or been experiencing any symptoms. And then once we get that done, we'll be ready to go. I would say with the girls, knowing that, you know, it might take a little bit of time to get through, we want to be on the gym floor at 4:30, but I'd say be here no later than 4:15 so we can make good use of our time. Okay, so that is the information that you'll need for trying out. You can also visit the EBL website. There is the link for the tryout form for Southside. And for Coach Chris Bodart, I am Coach Nate Bean. And those are our email addresses if you have any questions. Best of luck to everyone trying out.